Hello guys, my name is DrFreezes and you know the rest. So pretty much if you actually play Assassin's Creed Rebellion, it is a pretty much decent game. But to be honest, I really did enjoy it from the first couple minutes, months, probably. I think I've been playing it for like 8 months, and then later on, how it happened, it just really got me pissed off to the highest level of craziness right here. So anyway, you don't know what Assassin's Creed Rebellion is. An Assassin's Creed mobile game that focuses on a 2.5 side scroller that you are playing as any kind of assassin with 3 form of class with 9 form of abilities. You got your shadow class that has assassination, shadow, and navigation. Your let's say enforcer that does tank, AoE, and DPS, and your specialist that is your support, your heals, and your disarms. Now anyway, these characters that you try to collect over more than 60 of them is become likable to pretty much pointless or embarrassing to play as. But you actually really enjoy yourself on the way through. And it actually have a good story campaign mode, but when you get to that 5th chapter, that 5th region, it's become completely pointless. It's pretty much about everyone knows an Assassin's Creed movie. It was terrible. Well, the game actually focused on the story of Aguilar trying to get the piece of Eden. That's focused on Aguilar during the time of the Spanish Renaissance. And he's trying to get the piece of Eden and actually get vengeance from his parents. You hear the story 1,001 times from every single Assassin's Creed story, but bear with me here. But when you get to that 5th region, it's somehow completely pointless because you actually got vengeance from your parents. You actually got the piece of Eden and give it to Christopher Columbus. But the problem is, what's more left? And that is you going after the Pope. And it's like, why are you going after the Pope? He killed his man, his best man, got rid of the piece of Eden. So pretty much you're going after a man that has nothing. And it's just a waste of your time during that campaign. So I just choose not to play that region instead. Instead, we have these events that focus on other forms of stories, whether it is from Altair or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, from stories from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, stories from Assassin's Creed Origins, and now with their recent update, stories from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I never got a chance to play the Assassin's Creed Valhalla because how the game was just really disappoint me so much. And then later on, you can customize your own headquarters. That's good. And you have 3 wings. The left wing, the middle wing, and the right wing. But then later on, when you actually have all those rooms, there's still like more stuff you could put in your, let's say, right wing. So what's the point of actually having that many places if you're just going to just have like, how many rooms is it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just say about 16 rooms, because you have a room that make your weapons, a room that just make your armor, and a room that just make your pouches, boots, and belts. Also a training room, 2 training rooms to actually help train up your characters. In a promotion room, a treasury room, an intel room that you need to collect those intels to actually start on those missions. And then later on you have a room that you can collect, let's say, wood and stone. That's pretty much it from that room, just collecting wood and stone. Potion room, room that helps learn to help promote your characters in a resting room. So when your characters get out of the mission, they can just rest. And there's a third training room that just help boost up their ferocity, their agility, their strength, everything else by that matter. Now, here's the part that literally pissed me off. And I thought I was the only one, but when I actually read the latest update reviews, it's somehow understandable that what Ubisoft was just, I don't know, scamming or just don't know what they're doing. But when my phone actually reset itself, all my apps were gone from Assassin's Creed Rebellions and everything else by that matter. I had to re-download everything. And then later on when I re-download everything, Assassin's Creed Rebellion, I had to play the game all the way from the beginning. It's like, but that doesn't make any sense, because I've been saving my progress on the servers, because if I save on my device, it will take up so much storage in my device that it just needs to be delete some, and I don't want to delete my game. So what's going on? Google Play actually know that I play the game. It actually saved my progress. If you actually play games let's take Game Blow for example, from Modern Combat 5, Asphalt 8 and 9, and My Little Pony, games that was made from Game Loaf. You know that your process will be saved if you actually have it on the Google Play Store, and it will be transferred to another phone that does have a Google Play Store, and there's nothing wrong with that. But with Assassin's Creed Rebellion, that is the problem. It's what's going on. I saved the progress within the servers, so I had to start everything all over again from daily quests. Not daily quests. Daily rewards. The missions. I had to get all of those 60 characters that I actually collected. All that hard work and effort among the past 8 months goes to waste, and it's stressful. But when I actually look at the reviews, a lot of it is just people complaining about the same thing that happens to me. Their progress was completely erased. They had to start back over. But they have a subscription. They have a subscription, and they don't know how to cancel it. So what? And they actually pay. There are actually other people that actually pay for Helix credits, and they can't get those Helix credits back, or that save progress. So they just spend their money on nothing. So why in the world is Ubisoft not taking this from the direct approach, instead making the situation even worse? It doesn't make any sense. But what Ubisoft has been doing is just keep on adding more characters to the game. They are not directing the correct issues for the game itself, and it's just very, very disappointing, to tell you the truth. But I don't want to bash on Assassin's Creed Rebellion that much, because I know a lot of you guys actually love to play the game, and that's fine. But from the actual people that actually have problems with this game, it's a problem. It needs fucking help before things will get worse. But if you like Assassin's Creed Rebellion, that's fine. Hate it, that's fine. But seriously, if you are going to download this game, do not buy anything within the store. I'm telling you the truth. Do not buy anything within the store, because once you delete Assassin's Creed Rebellion off your phone, or trying to transfer it to a different phone, you spend money on nothing. You literally spend money on fucking nothing. I'm Dr. Freeze, and you know the rest. Jeez.